Good morning and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we're pleased to welcome you to this Sunday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at 12 noon. Oh, so early to play Highlight on a Sunday. In addition to fast and fun Highlight action, each of today's games offers Win Place Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. In addition to those wagers, we have the Mighty Ocho that begins in Game 1. Mighty Ocho is a Pick 8 wager with a $4,000 guarantee. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8 for the beginning of the first game. Make that wager. If you hit it, there's $4,000 in it for you. And then the ever-popular High Five at Magic City. High Five is a Pick 5 wager beginning in Game number 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, there's a $2,000 guarantee on that High Five. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com or in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing bets is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today. We do not have any scratches in today's performance. Once again, there are no scratches in today's performance. Everyone's here, accounted for, seems happy, jolly, and ready to play Highlight. With that, Andrew, hi, how are you?
Hi, Stu. Honestly, I'm doing very well. Couldn't sleep last night. I was so jacked up at how well that performance went. It was just couldn't get myself to do it there, and we're back here for this 12 noon performance today, so I'm excited for what these guys have in store for an encore for us, because that was great and one of the best performances I could say in the history of Magic City Jai-Alai.
Definitely. Great opening to what I hope is going to be a great season. The play was absolutely enlightened. I mean, literally. They played great. They played great last night.
Yeah,
they did.
We talked about the energy in the building seemed a little bit different. Guys were certainly invested. Guys were in it from the start, and that showed on the court from Game 1 all the way through that 9th game. Doubles games obviously always give us some great action, but the singles start to finish were just phenomenal. So should be in store for another great performance here today, and let's look at those standings, who played well yesterday. And we got one guy with multiple wins, and that's Carballo. Carballo, a great showing in that U.S. National Championship here, was the last time many of you saw him play on this court. Picked up right where he left off here. 2 wins in a place for him in his 3 appearances. Some Douglas-like numbers for Carballo there. 3 for 3 in the money. 13 fantasy points leading in that department if you're playing along with Fantasy Highlight. A lot of guys here with 1 win. Bueno has 1. CRB, nice start for him. He picked up a win in addition to a show as well. So CRB 2 of 3 in the money. Douglas, of course, he got involved there. 1 win for him. Struggled a little bit, but still 1 win in a quad finish for Douglas there. A pedestrian effort, but still very good by most people's standards. Kubala picked up a win in that middle game. I think that was Game 4 yesterday. So good to see him kind of, much better group of guys he's competing against. It's obviously tough in those later games. We talked about that yesterday with those names in there, so good for him. Played very well in those games, should give him some confidence. And then Vuelo, last guy to get a win, number 29 Vuelo, a guy that obviously Stu has a good relationship with, always tried to push him to do better. He had a very good offseason.
He's doing better so far this year. And he's trying.
And that showed, 2 of 3 in the money for Vuelo to start off this. He had a win.
He was here when I got here this morning. Now that
he beat you in.
He beat me in. He absolutely beat me. And he was quick
Sunday
to point that out. And I was like, what part of the employer-employee relationship do you not understand?
So you're going to call out
all
the
of them, actually, with him. All of them.
You're going to go to the boss and you're going to say, hey, I beat you in today. Not a good move.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I did ask him if he knew what time I'm supposed to be here, and of course he had no idea. So he gets no brownie points for that.
Sure.
See, he ruined the whole experience. He was here actually early, practicing, doing a great job, and then he shoots it in the ass with a weird-ass comment.
Could have just lied.
Exactly.
It would have been easier. All right. Well, we got some highlight for you today, obviously. Some good stuff. Hopefully, Vuelo can pick up off of that. And let's go to doubles here. 2 doubles teams have picked up a win yesterday. Juice and Ron, they finished second in that final doubles tournament of last season. They came out of the gates hot here. 1 win and a show for them, so they're 2 for 2 in the money. Other team there with the win, and that team was Jedden and Bradley. Bradley was incredible in the backcourt in that national tournament when he had Anderluck in the front court. Jedden, a pretty good complement up there as well, a guy that covers a lot of the court, a lot of good speed, just kind of allows Bradley to sit in the backcourt where he can cover a ton of range, just catch and throw with a lot of power. And that formula worked for that team there. And that celebration, too, with the dogs barking and then Jedden giving the puppy dog bark. That could be my new favorite celebration of Magic City Jai-Alai. So hopefully they get back in the win column just to see that if you missed it there. But we just have 4 minutes now until we get back into game number 1. We have that mighty Ocho that begins before the start of that first game with a new $4,000 guarantee. $4,000 guaranteed if you get all 8 winners of the first 8 games correct, games 1 through 8, and you are the only ticket to have that combination of numbers. No one's hit that mighty Ocho. That high 5, though, which begins in Game 3, was hit yesterday. The most popular and most generous wager we have here, maybe most generous in all Parimutuel sports, Parimutuel wagering, but that high 5 nonetheless begins in Game 3. $2,000 was given away yesterday. It is restocked with a fresh $2,000, but you have a couple extra minutes to get those wagers in. And we have some questions here coming up. We'll get to that after we show you this video that we show at the beginning of all of our performances that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here just 2 minutes away until we get into game number 1. For those that signed up for Fantasy Jai-Alai, happy to say that there are over 130 active players for Week 1, a far cry from where we started off. I think there was probably about 20 or 30 so people when we began in Week 4 of last season, but over 130 are active, have already earned points, and people were asking about the full leaderboard there. Something we're going to try to get there for week number 2, but you'll see the top of the leaderboard, sort of the people that are around your entry, and then you'll see the bottom of the leaderboard there, just sort of consolidates it for you so you don't have to scroll all the way through, but I know that's valuable information. You like to see where your friends and family may stand if you like to compete against them in this fantasy game for fun, so we will try to get that for you, but we know those figures, 130 total players, so we appreciate your support. We appreciate all you guys coming back to play here in 2021, the new and improved version of the game, so that's just some great stuff, in addition to what we saw yesterday on the court, which is obviously very important as well here still.
And we have less than a minute to go till we begin Game 1. Game 1 and the mighty Ocho, both now less than 1 minute away. Once again, we are scratch-free in today's performance. No scratches in any of today's games.
Looks like we got the same group competing in this first game. Notable change in the program. You see Benny, number 55, made his debut yesterday, only had 1 game. He's going to have a couple more opportunities today. That's good for him, obviously. You know, a lot of pressure, the emotions of playing in your first professional event here live for a lot of folks, and only had 1 game, so that probably added to that as well. So a couple more opportunities for him to get more comfortable. So it should be a much better day for him, although he showed us some good stuff yesterday. But we got game 1 coming up. Send it back to Stu.
Time to begin Game 1. First game in the Sunday matinee performance, a Spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1. First up in this matinee is CRB. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Vuelo. CRB serves. We begin our first game. Low backhand by Vuelo, picked up by CRB. Rebote left side, a little wild. That hit the overhead screen. First point goes to the 1. CRB first up on the board in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the 12 line on the costado. It scores point 3. In our next matchup, Diaz will serve to the green shirt of post 4, worn by number 10, Juice. The floater off the serve, coming in a little slow there at the 10 line. It will score point 3. Entering the court, black shirt of post 5. Here's number 77, El Barba. A little shout to make the catch go right. Little 2-all from Diaz. Here's El Barba. Hard throw. Diaz had assessed to near it, but couldn't make the rebote. Point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 receiving. Here's number 37, Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Rebote's out. 2-all rebote by El Barba, stopped by Tennessee. El Barba, catch midcourt, just tip, point 6. In our next matchup, Tennessee will serve to the pink shirt of post 7. Here's Cool Fitness.
Jesus, I'm so fucking...
Tennessee on the forehand at the 10 line. Back to the inside he goes. Cool Fitness lets it get by him on the right side. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, number 22, Bueno. Rebote 2-all by Tennessee. Wide, point 8. Bueno gets the last point of the first round. For the remainder of the game, let's try that again. For the remainder of the game, all points are now double. First to return, the blue post 2. Vuelo. Vuelo with the catch. Difficult catch made back at the 13 line. Rebote's out. 2-all by Bueno, stopped on the forehand of Vuelo. Hard throw by Vuelo, passes. Rebote left side, touch the sidewall, lands in, and scores point 8. That is 2 more for Bueno in the purple shirt of post 8. Back and ready to receive in the 1 shirt, CRB. Bueno winds up, back to the inside. That's an excellent catch by CRB behind the 10 line. Another fine rebote save made by CRB. CRB makes the save, gets out of the way. Bueno's there. He goes deep. Rebote forehand by CRB to the inside. Bueno passes from the right side. Rebote turned again by CRB. He's out of the way. Bueno's there. He goes deep. Rebote touched the top of the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Other than that, a really well-played point. Point goes to the 8. Bueno will take it to a possible game point here for our first game. Trying to stop him. Post 4. Juice. Strong forehand by Juice. Catch by Bueno. Juice looks for the rebote. Makes a beautiful save to the inside. Bueno on the move. Makes the catch. There's the backhand. Juice is there. Juice, strong backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Bueno from the 3 line. Rebote to the inside. That will score on the second bounce point, and a perfect game for the purple shirt of post 8, Bueno. 8 wins it. This will be a playoff for second and third place. 3 serves to 6. Once again, that's our additional step. Diaz serving to Tennessee for second and third place. Ball tipped on the forehand. Point and a second place finish for Tennessee in post 6. 3 shows. Unofficial order of finish 8-6-3. Your prices will be up in just a moment.
And the results there from game number 1 are official now. That was post 8, Bueno with the win, taking second. Post 6, Tennessee coming in third. Post 3, Diaz. 8-6-3 starts off the day here in game number 1. Official order of finish. At $2 Quinella or Quinella. I know people got some pronunciations there. 6-8 or 8-6, top 2 finishers in any order, returns $44.40. That $2 trifecta, 8-6-3. A trifecta, top 3 finishers in the exact order. 8-6-3 returns $228.40. Coming up next, we've got game number 2. Running it right back with another spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after all those matchups there in the first round of play. Standard wagering options available there in game number 2. We got that high 5 that begins before the start of game number 3. Couple extra minutes to get those wagers in. We have that early pick 3 that begins in game number 4 as well. And don't forget about the late pick 3. That starts in game number 7. Post time for game number 2 coming up in just about 7 minutes.
I love Jai-Alai. I think Jai-Alai's a beautiful game. My favorite part of playing Jai-Alai would be that I get to compete. I get to come into a facility with other competitors that are trying their hardest. I get to come out here and try my hardest. Win or lose, you feel a sense of accomplishment at the end of the day after coming in and giving it your all. My 2020 goal is when you open up the program, it should say Chris Bueno, win percentage 150 or better, and in the money percentage 400 or better. I'm going to finish every game that I get possible game point.
And Bueno here wasting no time in 2021, already off to a terrific start. Some of the best numbers out of anybody on this roster, although given the number of games played, sort of makes sense here. 2 wins, 1 place, and 1 show for Bueno. So some of these early games seems to be doing very well. Looks like he's improved tremendously from last season. And given the way he was playing in those early games before, with that improvement, I think someone pointed out there, maybe going to graduate from these game 1s in a little bit, but good to see Bueno playing well, giving some confidence for this long season of Jai-Alai we've got coming up. And with 6 minutes to go until we get into game number 2 here, if we have any new fans that may be joining us here for the first time, we got this video that explains in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here about 5 minutes, a little under 5 minutes till that second game. And Stu, the way Bueno played in that first game.
Terrific.
Do you think he's got a chance to perhaps graduate out of those early games at some point this season? And he said, look, he played very well in the early games last year. And given the way that he caught the ball, just the way he was bringing it in seemed so controlled, so smooth.
That requires a different type of prognostication than
I'm capable of. That's where you come in.
and that's why you're laying it in my lap,
yes,
eh?
Yeah.
Suffice it to say, if anyone is winning
yeah.
an early game handily, they will probably be advanced to games after that early game at some point within about a 2-week period, I would say.
Sure.
I think that's the safest assumption to make. Meanwhile, I just experienced a first.
And what was that, Stu?
You are interested, right?
A first for you.
We
I'm
obviously share a bathroom with the players, in the locker room back there. So I was back there, tending to my prostate, and or my prostate was tending to me, and I smell this overwhelming smell of lavender.
Ah,
right.
Bath and Body Works.
Someone's taking a lavender bath back there. That's the first. I've never experienced that in Jai-Alai before. We have a Jai-Alai player trying to soothe his muscles and his mind with a lavender bath. Yeah, never seen that before.
Are we going to name names here?
No
or
chance.
No, not a shot.
No, we offer a high degree of transparency, but I'll take it as far as
so I'm going to go to the
bathing
bathroom.
habits.
You can take it from here.
and you can figure it out from there. Was Anthony chiming in?
Anthony just chimed in.
The voice in the background, folks, that you never get a chance to hear, but we hear him very clearly in our heads. And his comedic timing is absolutely brilliant. It really is good.
We've talked about improvement on the court from the guys back here. Anthony, this guy, he can run the whole show pretty much now, I think.
If you see it on the screen, he's in charge of it.
That's simple rule.
That's simple rule. We try to simplify everything. Simplify the highlights, simplify the announcing, simplify the production. If you're seeing it, Anthony's got something to do with it. Anthony or Ron, with his completely separate part, does camera angles and zooms and all that other.
New camera. Sorry,
I noticed.
Hate to cut you off, but
as long as it's not aimed at the announcer's booth, I'm fine.
Yeah, everything towards the court.
Announcer's cam, we have to throw a flag on that one. That's not happening.
Never.
It could be on you. I have no problem with that. I can see you through the glass, so I don't need it. If people want to see you talk, that's fine. Me, nope.
It would be a little bit better if our proximity was closer.
Good point.
It's just kind of a tough angle. You got to get a wide shot. They do it good when Ron gets that view from that camera. What are you saying?
If they want video of me, they need a wide camera? What's up with that? You just arbitrarily making...
you could see through the back glass.
I've gained a little weight.
My hand,
it's the era of COVID. Thanks, Andrew. Jeez, you usually don't throw shots like that.
We haven't even talked.
That's harsh even by my standards.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Stu.
No, if you want Stu in the video, you got to get a wide angle.
Too early. These 12 p.m. don't have enough coffee. I'm ruthless. So yeah, get used to it.
You walked in with an automatic espresso maker, if I'm not mistaken, the size of a coffee cup. That's just
this
weird.
Thing is incredible.
See, we had this thing called the Sharper Image when I was a kid, and you got these catalogs, and you just looked at it and you went,
love
"Oh my God,
Sharper,
this stuff is so neat! I need to buy all of it, and my life will be better." That's what they perfected. The art of making you want to buy stuff you have absolutely no need for. And that coffee cup is one of the things that would have been featured prominently in Sharper Image many years back.
I will say, I'm probably, this isn't good and I'm not proud of this, but probably averaging 3 to 6 espressos a day. So this
That's
thing's
why you're
getting
taking shots at me. You have
more weight taking shots. Yeah, more ways than one.
emboldened shot muscles from the caffeine. All right, we have less than a minute to go until we begin game 2. Thankfully, game 2 is now less than 1 minute away.
And something that we do have to get into today, new highlight format, because you think this is early. We'll be back here bright and early Monday, 10 a.m.
That's tomorrow.
We've got brand new highlight format called H2H Highlight, but we'll give you some details about that. People were asking about the matchups and all that type of stuff, so we'll definitely explain that today. That's coming up tomorrow, so we'll get you all that information. But 0 minutes to that second game. Let's get back into some highlight action.
Time to begin game 2, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Ben. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Cool Fitness. Ben serves. We begin our second game. Strong backhand by Cool Fitness, caught in the air by Ben. Cool Fitness with a hop makes the catch at the 11 line. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, CRB. Strong backhand by CRB. Cool Fitness lets it pass, turns the rebote, little high. That hit the overhead screen. Out of play, point 3. And our next matchup, CRB will serve to the green shirt at post 4, worn by Tennessee. Ball tipped by CRB on the left side, point 4. Receiving, black shirt at post 5, Vuelo. Vuelo kind of ducks in the way and then out of the way. He's got the pickup at the 9 line. Here's the backhand by Vuelo. Catch by Tennessee from his knees. Throws a 2-wall from his knees. It didn't open up, but it did go to the outside. He then makes a great effort at that rebote. Good job, Tennessee. No, you really hung in there. Point goes to the 5. And our next matchup, Vuelo will serve to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Juice. Powerful forehand throw by Juice. Rebote, thrown nicely by Vuelo. Pick up by Juice. Holding. Caught the ball, changed his position, held on it to it just a little bit too long. That's holding. Point goes to the 5. Pink shirt at post 7 receives. Here's Diaz. Diaz from the left side. There's the backhand. Scoop missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt at post 8, we have El Barba. El Barba from the forehand to the outside. Diaz with the pickup. Forehand. Taken in the air by El Barba. Catch by Diaz. Midcourt. Carom by Diaz. Lands out. Good effort. Point 8. El Barba gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirt at post 1, Ben. El Barba with a fine catch, reaching out from behind Ben's back. Ben on the rebote, play to the inside. El Barba's there. Backhand by El Barba, thrown nice and hard. Ben on the rebote, high to the front wall. El Barba looks for the rebote at the 9 line. 2-all rebote. Ben on the move, makes the catch. He's not going to be able to get that arm back to make the throw, though. Point goes to the 8. Good effort for Ben. El Barba has 3 points. He serves the returning 2 post. In the blue shirt, we have Cool Fitness. Ball tipped off the serve. Point goes to the 8. That takes El Barba to a possible game point. Trying to stop him, the white shirt at post 3. In this matchup, we have El Barba serving to CRB. El Barba from the 8 line on the forehand. Hard throw. CRB's there. El Barba with a tip ball. Point 3. Play continues. Here's the green shirt at post 4. This matchup, we have CRB serving to Tennessee. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3, CRB. Trying to stop him, Juice. Rebote doesn't make it to the front wall. That is point and game to the white shirt at post 3, CRB. And no playoff. 8 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 385. Your prices will be up in just a moment.
How about that, Stu? No playoff. Making
And
life simple
if
for
for
us.
those of you who didn't tune in yesterday for opening day, go back and watch it. It was a great day. That's besides the point. We have a new scoring system that we're working with. So it's got one additional step, and that's why when we have playoffs, you'll be seeing us having the players hold until we tell them to serve on each point so we can get those points lined up. It'll start going more quickly as we go, but we love when there's no playoff because that way I don't have to do anything, much like I've done the first 3 years that we've done this. Zippity-doo-dah, nothing.
Nothing.
The plot thickens, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll stick with the prices for now. 385, the official order finish for Game 2. $2 Quinella 3-8, $34. That's first and second in any order. Trifecta 385, $596.60. Once again, 385 trifecta, first, second, and third place finishing $596.60. Up next, we turn the page. Game 3, a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. Game 3 also begins the high five for today. So far, with one performance down in the season, the high five was hit yesterday, was restocked with a fresh bunch of $2,001 bills. That is how you get paid in our high five. Just kidding. But the high five is up next. I make myself laugh. That's what's important, right?
That's what funny, Stu.
That's what I tell myself, anyway.
I'm with you.
$2,000 guarantee in the high five. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll win $2,000. Post time for Game 3 in the high five. Now just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
What really keeps me focused on getting better at this is that I really believe in myself that I can really make a difference on the court and really make a difference for highlight as a sport in general. And I believe that I could be competing with the best. That's what makes me want to keep going. So I think my biggest goal is really just being better than I was last year. I think that's what matters most. I think last year I had like 43 wins. So as long as I'm getting more than 43 wins next year, I'm going to feel great.
Introducing the newest game in fantasy sports, Jai-Alai. Play for free every week for cash and prizes. Experience the thrill of the world's fastest ball game live on the Jai-Alai channel and get in on all the action at fantasyjai-alai.com. It's easy. Just sign up for free at fantasyjai-alai.com, pick your players, watch your progress, and win. It's fun. It's free. It's just one click away at fantasyjai-alai.com.
And folks, continue signing up there for Fantasy Jai-Alai, free-to-play Fantasy Jai-Alai, brought to you by the Jai-Alai channel. New contests available each and every week. We are underway already through week number 1. If you played last year, you would have received an email to sign up. If you're new to the Jai-Alai channel, new to Magic City here, wondering what exactly that is, go to fantasyjai-alai.com. At the top of the page there's a little button, green button that says Play Now. You'll click on that button, you create an account, and then you're in. What you do each and every week, you have a $21 fictitious $21 budget to build a roster of 4 players each and every week. 3 singles players, 1 doubles team. And then the person with the most total fantasy points at the end of the week will take home a cash prize courtesy of Magic City Casino. They sponsor that cash prize each and every week. So you get 5 points per win, 3 points per place, 1 point per show finish that your player earns throughout the week. And then, as we said, we total those up. Person at the top of the leaderboard will take home that cash prize. And if there are ties, we guarantee minimum $25 goes out to every person. For this week, a $100 cash prize is on the line, and we have up over 130 active participants. Thank you all you guys for your continued support, and we're just happy that you guys are playing again here in year 2 of Fantasy Jai-Alai.
I'd like to extend my personal thanks to Michael in the chat.
Yes.
Who is answering all questions for us.
Yeah, Mike, just on the payroll. Yeah,
that's just awesome. Thank you. And answering them correctly, most importantly, correct answers.
Yes, but there was confusion there when those... did they flash those entries back up, Stu?
No, they flashed a picture of something else.
Well, if you saw their entries for Game 3, it had Jedden, Benny, Jedden. So people are wondering, is Jedden post 1 or post 3? It is Julian in post 1, Benny in post 3, and Jedden in post 3 there. So going to be confusing. Julian, Jedden, Benny, Bueno.
That fast 3 times.
So it is Julian in post 1, Jedden in post 3.
I'm completely going to blow it when we have Benny and Bueno that are anywhere in relation to each other. And for those of you who may not follow that logic, is that number 22, Benny, who played at Miami Jai-Alai and Fort Pierce Jai-Alai towards the end of his career, and the current player manager at Dania Jai-Alai, played, of course, as number 22 under Benny. His name is Benny Bueno. His son Bueno plays here under number 22. And then Douglas's younger brother, Ben, couldn't play under Ben because we already had a Ben, so he chose Benny. I said, sure, you don't want to pick anything else. like nothing else.
Like any name.
And any name.
Well, we're getting creative, and you hear stories about creative, names in 21, but even in Jai-Alai, we have...
Chief Operating Officer really likes those creative names. He does.
Cool
he talked about it
fitness.
yesterday. He talked about pushing Julian for either masters or educator or something like that. But my name is Julian. How about we just go with Julian? Okay, that's good. That'll work.
My favorite story
I've never had that easy a conversation with Scott.
No, it's simple. But my favorite nickname story with Ben, if you remember from a couple of years back, I said, why'd you go with Ben?
Because that's my name.
He was like, well, I wasn't...
I can hear him saying it in my head.
Yeah, he's like, well, I didn't think I deserved a Jai-Alai name or anything like that, so I just went with my first name, which is...
He
Ben.
came up with one. Ben, for those of you who don't know, Ben was over at Casino Miami, actually working in the locker room with some of the players over there. Got some court time as well. in our off season during their season, and he does have a. He did come in with a name, but we will not go over what the name is.
I heard a "oh God" in my ear. It was. I don't know if
our executive producer was concerned that I was actually going to say it, which I'm not going to. No. I self-regulate really, really well. I take it right to the line. I tap the line on the head, and I move away. But that's the risk when you hire me. That's why I explained to Scott in the first place. I said, look, if you want a free announcing style, eventually I'm going to say something that's going to upset someone. It's just going to happen. And he said, okay. In fact, wait, there's that voice again. There's that voice again. Can we please get the executive producer a microphone? Executive producer, would you take on a microphone? There's one sitting right there. Look through the back wall. There's one sitting right there. It says S7 on it. It could be L7.
If the players did knock over that new camera every point and a half,
that's the only reason why she's here. She has to take care of the camera.
Are you kidding? Yesterday she wasn't planning on coming in, and then
because our players are like, "Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry." Clink, clink. Guys, seriously,
it's right there.
It's not rocket science, guys. Come on.
I was going to make a comment about that. Oh,
we did figure out the
executive producer, the glare. People.
Reflection of a reflection.
So, folks, just
of a toilet paper.
There was a glare behind
what was the over and under on toilet
line,
paper?
And it was a roll of paper towel.
We just keep a wad of toilet paper back here. Paper towel.
Yeah. So it was a reflection of the paper towels. It's what you were seeing on the wall behind the 13 line.
Tell you what,
only at Magic City.
How about
we
just start the game?
Let's
do that. Let's do that. As entertaining as this is. Time to begin Game 3. Spectacular 7 scoring means all points will double after the first round of play. Up first, serving the red shirt of post 1 is Julian, receiving in the blue of post 2, number 55, Benny. Julian serves. We begin Game 3. Julian on the backhand from the 9 line. Bote is on the wall the whole way. Arimada going out. First point goes to Julian in the red shirt of post 1. Entering the court, white shirt of post 3, number 8, Jedden. Nice backhand by Jedden, stays to the inside. Rabote forehand, we have a swing and a miss at the 8 line, point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receives. Number 22, Bueno. Rabote forehand by Jedden. Here's Bueno. Cortada will score. Point 4. Here's the black shirt of post 5. In this matchup, we have Bueno serving to Tennessee. Strong forehand by Tennessee to the inside. Bueno's there. Backhand to the inside. Tennessee reaches out, makes the catch. There's a return. Rabote left side to the inside. Tennessee was cutting back to the inside. That's a good way to lose an ankle. You all right? I got the thumbs up. He's okay. Point goes to the 4. Yellow shirt of post 6, L. Barber receives. Backhand by El Barber to the inside. Rabote forehand got away from Bueno. Point goes to the 6. In our next matchup, El Barber will serve to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Cool Fitness. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes, point 6. El Barba now has 2 points here to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt to post 8, Buello. Strong backhand by Buello clears the overhead screen. Rebote from the 3-line. El Barba turns it beautifully. Rebote by Buello. Catch by El Barba. Backhand. Layup. Picked up on the left side of Buello. Hard throw by Buello. Rebote comes as a line drive. El Barba's going for a 2-all. Good effort by El Barba to try to make that shot. Point does go to the 8. First round's complete. Points are now double. First to return, the blue of post 2, Benny. Benny from the left side. At the 8-line, wall-to-wall he goes. Rebote catches the top of the pad. Point goes to the 2. Benny on the board with 2 points. In our next matchup, Benny will serve to Julian in the red of post 1. Rebote left side, clip the side wall. Julian has it midcourt. Hard throw by Julian. Rebote save by Benny. Julian backing up, makes the catch. Benny on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop attempt tipped. Point 2. Benny's on the board with 4 points. He serves to the returning 3-post, Jedden. Scoop on the forehand of Benny. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Benny from the right side, from the outside. Hard throw. Scoop attempt missed. Point 2. Straight points in the second round to a possible game point here for Benny. Trying to stop him, the black shirt of post 5, Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Benny sets for the Rebote. Rebote forehand. Caught in the air by Tennessee. Hard throw by Tennessee. Gets by Benny on the inside and scores point 5. Play continues. Tennis serve? No, that's Tennessee. Tennessee serving 2. Bueno. Bueno from the right side. Nice catch, nice return by Tennessee. Bueno sets for the Rebote. Throw to the inside. Tennessee missed it. Point 4. Four on the board with 4 points. Our matchup now has Bueno serving to Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness from the backhand. Strong backhand passes. Caught in the air by Bueno. Rebote by Cool Fitness falls short of the front wall. Point 4. Possible game point for Bueno in the green shirt of post 4. Trying to stop him, post 6, the yellow shirt is El Barba. El Barba on the backhand, low to the inside. Bueno's there. Good in and out of cess, the ball goes, point 6. El Barba has 4 points. Here's post 8, Vuelo. Backhand by Elbarba. Hit the overhead screen, point 8. Bo's on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Julin. Julin from the right side. Beautiful forehand thrown in the inside. Rebote saved by Vuelo. Here's Julin from the 8 line. Powerful forehand. Coming in low and scoring. Point 1. Julin on the board with 3 points. Serving to the 3 post. In the white shirt, we have Jedden. Catch on the forehand of Julin. Powerful forehand to the inside where it scores, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1, Julin. Trying to stop him, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Benny makes the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Point and game. And congratulations to Benny on winning his first game here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Congratulations to us. No playoff. 2-4-1. Unofficial order of finish. It's official. Coming in first, post 2, Benny with his first Magic City win. Kudos to him. Good on the second day. Bueno comes in second, post 4. Julin comes in third, post 1, 2-4-1. Official order of finish for game number 3. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. Gotta love those Magic City fans in the chat. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. I think I screwed up the second congratulations there, but I was saying it kind of quick for the morning anyway, even though it's the afternoon. But yes, we love our fans. Thank you so much. We'll pass those messages on to him.
Yes, and tied with his brother. Yeah, get the Gatorade bath on him and all that. But yeah, good to see Benny.
I don't think we want to give the players any ideas about dumping water on anybody.
Well, he's got a couple more games.
I'm not walking out of here wet the last night of the season. That first year when they picked me up in that chair and you guys put it in the movie, well, it wasn't you, but yeah, thanks. I was thrilled to be seen in that scene. It is so not fair that the executive producer doesn't have a microphone because the verbal abuse that I'm putting up. Where's HR?
Yeah,
the players are always complaining to HR about me, right? So I want HR because the executive producer of the Highlight Channel is harshing on me right now.
We're going to need to get someone down here.
Wow.
2 suits for her. Suit guys, come down.
She's tough.
Terrible.
$2 Quinella 2-4. That's $26.20. Trifecta 2-4-1. First, second, and third place finishing 103.80. $2 wager on 2 to win returns $9. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 4 and the early Pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6. You win the Pick 3. There are no scratches in Game 4. No scratches in today's performance. Post time for Game 4 and the Pick 3 now 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Jai-Alai.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a Jai-Alai glove in the other one. That'd be great.
Have you ever played Jai-Alai?
Actually lacrosse, but it's Jai-Alai for white people.
I'm Johnny Nacho, this is Steve-O, this is Jai-Alai.
Jai-Alai is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing. It's more complicated than that. And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta
It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball. Oh, good God.
And we are back here now, just about 5 minutes away till we get into game number 4 here.
I think anyone who shares our sense of humor is so evident by the chat will find us eventually on YouTube.
Yeah,
You'll just find your way to Magic City Jai-Alai. That's right. It's kind of a combination of bad taste 70s and my humor, bad taste.
This is some
sorry, you couldn't hear what I was responding to, but
yeah. We're having conversations
not Magic
with folks
City,
off the
obviously.
mic.
No, my taste.
But this is some of these comments here that came in during that video just wow. Yeah. Okay. But yes, let's go back to Benny, talk about his play on the court. I mean, yesterday comes out, has one singles game. And, think about this. You're 17 years old. You've packed up your stuff. You've moved to South Florida. First time here. You've been here for only a couple months. You have pretty much 2 opportunities. You missed the first ball. I think he was in post 1 yesterday in the one game he played. He misses one ball.
I'm lucky I can remember what happened in the last game, much less what happened yesterday. I have no idea
what happened
he was.
is he missed one.
You're doing this from memory? Seriously?
I think he lost to Jedden the second time he came back around.
Wow.
So I don't think he won a point in singles yesterday, but given everything, the emotions, being on that stage for the first time, difficult spot to have one game. He had a couple today. You figured he'd be a little more settled down, and he showed you just what he's capable of in that third game. And I know you've seen a little more of him than obviously I have, but how would you assess that play? And is that something
how he played today is how he's been playing in the practices.
Yeah.
In the practices, he's calm, cool, collected. He's similar to his older brother Douglas in that regard.
Yeah.
He doesn't have quite the explosive quality that Douglas can have when he gets hot. That's the main difference between the two.
Sure.
But for someone who's, again, what you're looking at Magic City are players that have a maximum few years experience, with the exception of 3, who played for a number of years. Julian, of course, we added this year.
Yeah.
But Benny, who was playing baseball a year ago, or a little over a year ago, switched over to Jai-Alai, spent 3 months with our friends at Connecticut Amateur Jai-Alai in Berlin, Connecticut. And he's been practicing with us for the last month. So, what I saw in practice was tremendous catching, not a lot of shots, and not a lot of emotion.
Yeah. Catch, throw, out catch his opponent. And given that baseball background, I mean, Carballo, Douglas, Tennessee, a lot of guys that like to catch and throw and can sort of out catch you there. So kind of a similar.
I've heard them explain it that the football players that we have, former football players, they believe that the baseball players and the one lacrosse player that we had the first year have an advantage in that they have experience with a ball that size coming at them.
Yes. Yeah.
So then it's just a question of working out the mechanics of how to get it in and out of the cesta.
Yeah. Well, and 2 guys on the football side there, and you can see Ben and CRB are really good at tracking the ball in the air, and those skills translate. CRB over his head. I know he made 1 catch yesterday. Ben has been doing that for years. Even in times where he's struggling, he has a knack for just making some incredible catches there. So it's always interesting to see which skills sort of translate given these guys' backgrounds. And for Benny there, obviously baseball certainly helped out catching and throwing there, but good to see him get in the win column. Would have been Julian's first win as well there, right, Stu? Take a look. Yeah, it would have been Julian's first win, but he is on the board there for the...
That's only a matter of time for Julian.
Yeah, for the first time there. Julian playing very well as well. Obviously, Benny's getting a lot of the spotlight here. Still 17 years old. People were asking about that. Yeah, only 17. So
Douglas a whopping 21.
Whopping 21. That's crazy to me. I mean, I was always the young guy, and then there's a kid here that's
younger than
6 years younger than me.
How old are you? You're
23 now.
You're 23.
6 years. Yeah. Lindsay just said to me, I thought you were young.
So he makes
when I was
you.
hired.
I'll fill in the blanks here, folks. So Lindsay's here saying that she felt Andrew was young when she hired him. And it's like, so, and you're how old, Lindsay? 29. So the 29-year-old is feeling old. So what am I supposed to feel?
It's the same.
I'm
Lindsay,
like
6 years older than me. I'm 6 years older
thankfully the
than
chairman has wheels. You could just wheel me out the back and down the stairs.
Stu, come on. Come on. No.
Jeez, oh man, the 29-year-old feels old. The 23-year-old feels old because there's a 17-year-old. Guys, give me a break. Come on.
Wow.
Wow.
Executive producer Lindsay.
Executive producer Lindsay is slinging them. There's not a player on this court that throws a cortada as hard as she throws those shots.
That's a great highlight. That's one you can use in every
Just came up with that one right now.
That's quick. What time is it? 12:51. I think we should note the time. That could be
mark the time. That's right. Mark
that
the
could
time
be the
for
earliest
HR.
hit.
And someone did comment in the chat. Stu's an HR nightmare. I can be. Yes. No. I in those practices, I can be a little. What degree of verbal abuse is permissive? And the HR people, we don't know. We don't have that in other departments. Don't say anything to the players. What? I'm good. Time to begin our game. Time to begin game 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 also begins the early pick 3. Serving in the red shirt post 1, we have Benny. Receiving in the blue post 2, here's Bueno. Great, the Benny Bueno. There we go. Just what I was looking forward to. Benny serves. We begin game 4. Bueno on the backhand. Benny winds up. It's a 2-all. It's going to score. Point 1.
Stu, I think he heard you saying that he doesn't throw any shots there. So how about that to start off this game?
May have upset him by telling him we didn't think he threw shots. Very good. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Jedden. Rebote left side by Benny. Jedden makes the catch at the 7 line. Benny digs out the Rebote, makes the save from deep in the backcourt. Jedden's there. Carom by Jedden opens up and scores. Well thrown by Jedden, point 3. Three now serve to the green shirt at post 4. Here's Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Jedden. He makes the save. Anderluck moves up. Backhand from the 7 line goes wall to wall. Rebote forehand. Clip the side wall. Stays in play. Anderluck's there. Rifles it. It scores. Point 4. In our next matchup, Anderluck will serve to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Kubala. Kubala with a difficult catch on the left side. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Rebote left side by Kubala. Anderluck from the 6 line. Carom will score. Point 4. Now receiving the yellow shirt of post 6, Ben. Ben reaching down low to make the catch on the left side. Scoop attempt missed. Point 6. On the court, ready to receive. The pink shirt at post 7, worn by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand, hard to the inside. Ben's there. Ben from the forehand over the top. Ikeda. Ben with the return on the right side. Outside placement gets away from him and lands out of play. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Bragley. In and out of the cesta, that ball goes. Point 7. Ikeda gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First matchup of the second round has Ikeda serving to Bueno. Excellent catch by Bueno off a good serve by Ikeda. Ikeda on the backhand from the 8 line. Bueno from the 9 line. Robote left side to the inside. Catch by Bueno. Bueno goes deep. Bueno makes the catch. Scoop attempt missed. Robote not there. Point 2. Back and ready to receive the red shirt of post 1, number 55, Benny. Excellent catch by Ben off a good serve by Bueno. Ball missed on the left side of Bueno, point 1. Benny on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. In the white shirt, we have Jedden receiving. Outside placement by Jedden, stopped in a beautiful catch by Benny. Benny returns the carom. That will score, point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Benny. Trying to stop him, post 5, Kubala. Kubala on the backhand. Passes out to the Robote. Robote forehand by Benny. Kubala with a drop ball, point. And another game for Benny in the red shirt of post 1. 4, 7, and 2 playoff for second and third place. 4 first serves, 2-7. Ikeda from the 12 line. Off the serve by Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Strong backhand. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Ikeda from the 9 line. Over the top, low to the inside. Scoop attempt missed. Point 7. Possible place point for post 7. 7 now serves to 2. Ball missed, point. And place to post 7, Ikeda. This is a playoff now for Show, which is third place. 4 serves to 2. Beautiful serve by Anderluck. Catch by Bueno. Anderluck from the forehand at the 8 line. Fine catch by Bueno. There's a backhand. Robote's coming out. Anderluck takes it on the right side. Passes from the right side. Bueno. Difficult save. Just above the pad. Great catch by Anderluck. He holds onto it. Bueno with the catch at the 8 line. Back to the inside he goes. One-handed attempt. Missed. Point and a third place finish for post 2. Bueno. Unofficial order finish. 172. Your prices will be up in a moment.
When you're done with the practice talking, you should.
Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, Post 1, Benny with his second win of the day. Taking second, Post 7, Ikeda. Coming in third, Post 2, Bueno, 172. The official result from Game 4. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. There's your moment. $2 Quinella 1-7. That's first and second in any order. $35.60. The trifecta 172. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $359.80. A $2 wager on 1 to win. Return $17.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 4th game, and post time is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And folks, sign up there for Prize Picks, another way to get involved here if you don't want to gamble, wager on Watch and Wager or My Winners if you're in Connecticut and you want to play along with Fantasy Highlight. Prize Picks has been picked up daily Fantasy Highlight. Prize Picks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that's totally different experience from our weekly drafts that we have. Prize Picks allows you to bet on individual players, and you can mix and match amongst a variety of sports each and every day, so you're not restricted to just Highlight. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for signing up. Go to prizepicks.com and type HIJAI into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, good people over there at Prize Picks will match that for you. Put another $100 into your account just like that. And Stu, I know it can't possibly get more interesting, but I can
You took
I can
the
assure
words
you it
out
does.
of my mouth. I was looking at the graphic, actually. Go on.
Well, if you send us a picture of your computer or phone screen
yes.
is proof that you use said referral code HI at sign up, you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight in the 2021 season. So it's as simple as that. Sign up at prizepicks.com. Use that referral code HIJAI when you sign up. Make sure to take a picture of the referral code field with the word HI typed in it. So you got to see that whole sign-up page. Send us a picture of that sign-up page to the email info@thehighlightchannel.com. Again, info@thehighlightchannel.com is the email address. You do all that, you'll automatically qualify for double that cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight. That's the one on Fantasizer, fantasyhighlight.com. Plus, if you sign up for Prize Picks, you get that $100 bonus deposit match and a free entry to get you started there, in addition to a bunch of promotions that they have going on pretty much every day. So it's a win-win. Sign up at Prize Picks. That's prizepicks.com today. And for those wondering, if you signed up last season in 2020, yes, you are good. We'll double your cash prize if you win in 2021. So there's no need to sign up again if you were signed up. There were only a few people, about 10 or so, that did that. But if you were confirmed that you signed up, you're all good for this season. But if you haven't, you can double your cash prize.
See, I was going to ask, because last year I remember you saying good in 2020 or 2021. I remember you saying that.
And we don't listen.
That's
Wow.
right. Of course I do, because we don't want any calls from Berkowitz, and Berkowitz. My client says that he... Yes. Whatever he says. Yes, fine. Just tell us where to send the check, please.
Oh, that's funny, Stu.
We have 4 minutes before we begin game number 5.
And we got doubles.
That's right.
So doubles games yesterday here. Look at who won those. Juice and Ron, one win. Jedden and Bradley with another win there. And a streak on the line for this doubles tournament here. Douglas has yet to lose a tournament since he's been here at Magic City.
What are you saying?
The first one of 2019 he missed when he was dealing with an ankle injury, and then he won the next two, won both of them last year. So he's a perfect 4 for 4, going for 5 for 5 here with cool fitness, but they have nothing on the board in their first 2 games, but a lot of games to be played.
If yesterday is any indication for today and onward as far as this doubles tournament is concerned, I have no clue who's going to take it. None. None.
You really look here, and CRB and Spinner and that team played so well. One thing I love about that, every time I look out, some of the players are sitting out there. CRB and Spinner are always next to each other, and Spinner is always coaching in some capacity.
Absolutely.
Telling him what to do, telling him how to move, and even out on the court. Folks watch at home. I love, those good teammate connections there. And CRB and Spinner do it better than anybody else.
And that's one of the things that we did have a bit of a difficult time since we were so focused on getting the players trained in 2018 and, of course, into 2019. Yeah. We didn't have enough focus from a coaching management standpoint on the communication in doubles teams, where the backcourter basically is barking orders it's yours, knowing what the advantages are of whoever it is that you're playing with, knowing when you may have to step in. Obviously, if you saw doubles in our first year, you'll know why we call it dodging death. We managed to dodge. And same thing with last year. It's a short court. It's a little bit dangerous. But no, communication is absolutely key, and that's something that we're definitely seeing more of going into the 4th year of doubles here at Magic City. Good communication between partners. Got to let your partner know what you're thinking. Got to let your partner know what you're doing. Don't take blind stabs at it. You got another person on your team who can make that catch.
Yeah, and someone that did that really well last season. His partner's right here. You have Diaz.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Would you say that Carballo...
Mickey Chea?
I'm going to go with Mike and Mike.
Is that an official request for a names change?
Yeah,
no?
That can't happen.
Carballo Tega, we've told the story about how we came up with that name. And Mickey Chea? all of Spain that was tuned in to watch Julian just turn their computers off. Viewership just fell in half. That's it. They're bashing our name. Shut it off. We can talk about it, Michael. How are you feeling? Diaz says that he's feeling good and he'd like to hang out in the announcer's booth more often. I will say that. That's a first in highlight.
You and a lot of people.
Players in the announcer's booth. But it's Mike. I'm not going to say no to Diaz. He does what he wants. Thank you. And he complimented the commentary. I think that's great.
We appreciate that. Brian D back here with the squirrel sign. The origin of the squirrel is, if you saw that yesterday,
a completely random thought in my head last year.
Creature is up there, may not be a squirrel. I've heard gopher, I've heard squirrel. Hedgehog. It's a squirrel to us. Yeah, we're going squirrel.
And Brian bought us a sign and sent it.
Yeah,
so,
the origin of
he
that.
He sent us a sign.
What did the sign say? It said squirrel.
Beware of squirrels or something like that. I have it here somewhere.
Beware of squirrel. We lost it. Brian, I do have that National Day calendar, something we did. We would say what
I can confirm that you were looking at it before we began.
We were looking at it, so maybe we'll get some of that in there at the end of this performance, but we got the first of 2 doubles games today in game number 5.
Time to begin our 5th game. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Players competing for $10,000 for first place, $5,000 for second place. And that's the first time this year. Serving in the red shirts of Post 1, we have the team of CRB and Spinner. Receiving in the blue of Post 2, Anderluck and Tennessee. There's the serve by CRB. We begin. First point goes to the 2. Here's the white shirts of Post 3, Ikeda and El Barba. El Barba from the left side with a drop ball, point 2. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to the green shirts of Post 4. We have Juice in the front court. Ron receives in the back court. Fine catch by Ron. Big backhand. Robote comes to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand of Anderluck. Ron's there. Tennessee with a good catch. There's the backhand. Ron from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ron. Outside placement by Ron. Catches him cold. Beautifully thrown. Point 4. Here are the black shirts post 5 receiving. Bueno and Ben. Ben from the 12 line on the forehand. Hard throw, clip the side wall. Ron's there. Backhand. Bueno diving in front of Ben. Ben not only catches it, but takes a look to make sure it's safe. Carom by Ron. Catch by Bueno. That forehand from Bueno will score point 5. Entering the court, the yellow shirts of post 6. Kubala and Benny. Benny moves in, makes the catch. Strong backhand. Rebote is coming out. Rebote forehand from the 5 line. Caught in the air by Benny. Bueno, catch at the 7 line. Holds onto it. Gets it off in time. Benny, calm, cool, and collected, makes the catch. Catch by Kubala. Ben from the 9 line. Strong forehand. Back to Benny it goes. Rebote left side by Ben. Benny from the 11 line on the forehand. Hard throw to the inside. Ben chooses the rebote. Tough play, too low. Well played by both teams. Point goes to the 6. Pink shirts of post 7 receive. In this matchup, we have Kubala serving to Vuelo and Julin. Julin from the 12 line, strong backhand, caught the overhead screen. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. In the purple shirts, post 8, team of Jedden and Bragley. Underserve, point 8. Last point of the first round goes to the 8 team in the purple shirts. In our next matchup, Jedden serves to the red shirts of post 1. Receiving, we have CRB and Spinner. Spinner from the backhand. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Bragley. Spinner from the 10 line. Spinner now on the forehand. Back behind the 12. Over the top. Fine catch by Bragley, made deep in the corner. Remote left side to the outside. Picked off by CRB. Cortada by CRB. Caught in a beautiful catch by Jedden. Forehand Rebote hooked to the floor. Point 8. The 8 team on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Returning, we have Ikeda and El Barba. El Barba moves up. Missed the catch. Point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for the purple shirts of post 8, Jedden and Bragley. Trying to stop them, the blue of post 2, Anderluck and Tennessee. Anderluck picks the serve. There's the backhand. Catch by Bragley. Anderluck midcourt. On the backhand to the inside. Catch by Bragley. Anderluck with a tip ball on the forehand. That is point and a perfect game for the purple shirts at post 8. I do not know what that thing that Jedden is doing. I'm not sure what that is.
That's a bark.
But
Smaller
we do have a
dog.
playoff here. 6 serves to 2. This is for place and show. Tennessee makes the catch. There's the backhand. Benny's there. Benny goes deep, clears the overhead screen, Robote to the inside. Benny moves up, makes the catch. Hard throw. Anderluck's there. Robote forehand by Kubala, gets away from him. Point and place to post 2, 6 comes in third. Unofficial order finish, 8-6. Your prices will be up in just a moment. Results from Game 5, 8-6. Coming in first with the perfect game, we had Jedden and Bragley in post 8. Blue post 2 comes in second. That's Anderluck and Tennessee. Coming in third, post 6, Kubala and Benny. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. And while we're waiting for prices, that is an excellent question. Is Bragley a nickname, inside joke, or a mispronunciation?
All the above.
Depends upon who you ask. I refuse to acknowledge that I mispronounce anything that I don't acknowledge that I mispronounce.
So it's not Stu.
And look, who acknowledges their mistakes and failures more than I do? Few people.
Sure.
Very honest about it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Exactly.
But not this
someone
time.
wished me luck. They hope my lab test this morning come out great. I think that's classic. So, I've been told that I say brag with a G, Lee, which I don't believe I'm saying. But when they said it, it made me super conscious about what I was saying. Yeah. And I started saying Brad Lee.
Brad Lee. It's like a middle name. Yeah, first name Brad, middle name Lee. Sure.
And of course, it creeps up just when I'm not expecting it to make me self-conscious. Moving on. 8-6 is the official result from Game 5. There are your prices. A $2 wager on 8 to win returns $12.60. $2 Quinella 2-8. That's first and second in any order, $25.40. Trifecta 8-6, $183. That's first, second, and third place finishing. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 6 will also close out the early pick 3. If you missed the early pick 3, we got a late pick 3 coming up in game number 7. Game 6 up next. Post time for Game 6 is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Ron, winding up. Back to the inside he goes. Douglas. Hard 2-all. Sidearm carom opens up and scores. Then for the Robote again. Left side Robote. Ron takes it in the air, winds up. 2-all with a soft touch. Is going to score. Catch by Ikeda. Run for the Robote. outside placement of the forehand rebote is picture perfect. Rebote saved beautifully by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Tostado 2-wall scores for Ron. Here's Douglas from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. What a second round effort by Ron. Strong forehand rebote by Ron. Beautiful 2-wall thrown by Ron to score.
Ron straight to the outside with it. There's Bueno on a quick bounce, brings it in. Goes back over the top. Ron running with it. Diving, gonna hit there on a full extension dive.
Rebote comes to the forehand of Ron. Outside placement of the forehand rebote scores.
One-handed rebote save from Ron on the ground. And folks, there were some of the best plays courtesy of Ron from last season 2020
People
here at
can
Magic City.
say whatever they want about Magic City, and they do.
Yes.
But they cannot question the effort on the court.
Yeah. That was a perfect example of that. I mean, there were probably 20 or 30 of the same play with Ron diving, rebote saves.
It does help that this court is forgiving. I mean, without a defined chick-chack or chula, and for those of you new to highlight, that's where the ball comes over the player's head and dies on the back wall. Doesn't come out for the rebote, which is the rebound. So without a defined chick-chack or chula here, the court is forgiving. So, yeah, never give up on a point, and our players don't.
Absolutely, and Ron gets that for his second place finish in the championship singles standings last year. All the top 3 from last year have a top 10. So if you joined us yesterday, you saw Douglas's top 10. Today you saw the one for Ron. And then maybe tomorrow, whenever it comes out, we're going to have one more for Bueno, who finished 3rd in those single standings last year. So all 3 of those guys, in addition to some more top 10s that will be coming your way.
And of course, Game 6 begins the feature singles games with our best singles players. Let's see. Douglas make his first appearance.
I got to say something. I will say you may want to go Douglas here. I saw him staring at that Ron top 10. He said, "Oh, they didn't play mine again." Uh-oh.
The funny thing is that if he really did say that, you'd never know.
No, you would not. I just saw the video come up, and now they could see some of the top 10s here. We got the screens and the YouTube feed, so
our
we
Douglas
can see.
is a world-class poker player.
Good poker face, but he responds when it's all down. Chips are down. He likes to come back with a vengeance. So we'll see if he does that here. One win for him yesterday. Struggled a little bit. Ron's still looking for win number 1 here, so maybe that'll fuel him. Stu, Game 6.
Time to begin our 6th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bradley Receiving in the blue of post 2, Ron. Bragley serves. We begin game 6. With an overserve, first point goes to the 2. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, worn by Ben. Rebote left side, fire to the inside by Ron. Caught by Ben. Backhand by Ben is up, caught by Ron. Rebote left side by Ben, stays to the inside beautifully. Ron with a nice reach. The backhand, though, falls short. Sometimes tough to put that good catch, good throw combination together. Point goes to the 3. Receiving, green shirt of post 4. Spinner. Rebote left side, hits the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point goes to the 4. Spinner's on the board with a point. Now receiving, the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Spinner serving to Jedin. Strong forehand by Jedin. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Jedin plays the rebote. It's a 2-all. Catch by Spinner on the run. Nice throw. Jedin going for it on the right side. Just missed point 4. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6. Douglas receives. Douglas with a strong throw off the forehand. Spinner goes back. Cannot hold on to it. Point 6. And our next matchup, Douglas serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Anderluck. Douglas from the left side. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand missed by Anderluck. Point 6. Here now, to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Carballo. Rebote, fired to the inside beautifully by Douglas. Carballo for the rebote. Scoop by Douglas. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. One-handed grab by Douglas. Douglas grabs a hold of the pace, slows it down just a bit. Strong backhand by Carballo. Wow. Thank God he missed it, Michael. That was coming right for your head. Jeez, oh man. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red shirt of post 1, Bradley. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. Point goes to the 1. One serves again to post 2, Ron. Low runner by Ron, picked off, and a beautiful catch by Bragley. The backhand gets away from him, hits the overhead screen. Point 2. Ron on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post, returning to the court in the white shirt is Ben. Rabote's on the wall. Ron picked it off, got to it, it scores on the second bounce, point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt at post 2, a Ron. Trying to stop him, Jedden. Strong backhand, grab the sidewall, goes to the pad. Point and game, blue shirt at post 2, a Ron. And there's a 3-way playoff for second and third place, 4 first serves to 6. Strong forehand by Douglas. Rabote by spinner. Catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Line drive Rabote. Catch by Douglas. Hard throw. Scoop attempt missed. Point 6. Possible place point for post 6. 6 now serves 2-1. Rabote 2-all by Douglas, stopped on the forehand of Bradley. Excellent catch by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Rabote missed. Point and a second place finish for post 6, Douglas. This is now a playoff for Show, which is third place, 4 serves to 1. Rabote 2-all with a soft touch. Will score for spinner. Point and a third place finish for post 4, spinner. Unofficial order finish 2-6-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. It's official, coming in first, post 2, Ron. Taking second, post 6, Douglas. Coming in third, post 4, Spinner. 2-6-4. Official order finish 4. Game number 6, and there are your prices. There are those Douglas Ron prices. $2 Quinella 2-6, that's first and second in any order, returning $19.60. The trifecta 2-6-4. First, second, and third place finishing $82.80. The pick 3, 182, all 3 numbers, returning $285.20. A $2 wager on 2 to win will get you $10.60. Up next, Dodging Death 2. Yes, I know, we missed Nuts the squirrel. That even sounds funny saying it. I didn't name him.
He bit of a bender for Nuts, so he's see if he can make it to Game 7.
They sent me the wrong schedule. He gets his excuses from our players.
The Vuelo School of Excuses.
The Vuelo School of Excuses. I didn't know. It's the 5th week of the season. How did you not know? So far, he's been good.
No.
Been very good.
Credit where credit's due, of course.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 7, Spectacular 7 doubles match. Second and final doubles game in this 9-game performance. Game 7 begins the late pick 3. To play the pick 3, correctly pick the winners of games 7, 8, and 9. Post time for Game 7 and the late pick 3. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And we're going to see here in just a moment if anybody is still alive for that high five moment of truth. Oh, yeah. 4 again. That board is, I'll tell you what.
Wow.
That is
1, 2, 4, and 7. All alive in the high five with another $2,000 on the line.
1, 2, 4, and 7. Well, if Scott wasn't up already, I'll tell you, he's certainly awake now.
We're about to get a text. You know that, right?
This is tough, man. The thing, I mean, last season, those pools were, over $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 people were getting it. But that pool, again, was around $1,000. And a couple numbers, again, with an opportunity to make that high five go. $2,000 would be paid out to one lucky winner. And wondering there's no 4 or 5, 3 or 5, no consolation next to the 8. What does that mean? Well, the catch with that high five is you must be the only person with that ticket to take home the full $2,000 there. So it looks like there are multiple people with that ticket on the 8. So if you're wondering, hey, I had the 8 in this game, I should be winning the $2,000. You have to be the only ticket to have that combination of all 5 numbers in order to take home that full $2,000. So it will carry over on a consolation or if someone has 5 of 5, but they are not the only winner. Game number 7, Dodging Death 2, will be coming up in just about 5 minutes. And to get you up to the start of that game, for those new fans that may have missed this explanation video at the top of the program, well, we got it for you again here that explains in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now. 4 minutes till game number 7. Now, Bradley has this thing where he runs before every performance, it must be.
And you were doing your best
sprints.
imitation?
Yeah, and that was me moving at about 25%. You know that replay? They give it full speed the first time, then we go about 30%. That was me moving at full speed there. Anyway, we digress. We got 3 minutes. So head-to-head Jai-Alai, Stu.
Talk to me about head-to-head Jai-Alai, apart from the fact it occurs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we know that. That's the only thing I think people may know about it at this point.
That's right. That's Andrew's way of saying he never shuts up about the 10 o'clock in the morning. Go on.
But head-to-head Jai-Alai, going to be a different format we're introducing. It's going to feature, tomorrow, 10 a.m. There's going to be 6 one-on-one matches. Each match is going to be 2 out of 3
to 6 points.
2 out of 3 to 6 points, right? I couldn't remember if it was 5 or 6. 2 out of 3 to 6 points. First person to win 2 out of 3 sets will win that game. We'll obviously keep stats for the whole season, and then there's prizes given to the top 3 finishers, I believe, over the course of the entire head-to-head. So how it's going to go, these are going to be similar, kind of like Partido style, but we don't want you to get confused with Partido because we know the word Partido style, 2 out of 3.
Thinks
to
highlight
6 points.
meets tennis, falls in love, has a baby. You get
This
H2H.
is head-to-head highlight. So the matchups for tomorrow is how it's going to go. First match is going to be Ron versus Ikeda. So it's going to work. They're going to play 2 out of 3, up to 6 points. The first person to win 2 out of those 3 sets will win that match. Next match is going to be Spinner versus Julin, Douglas versus Carballo, and then each player is going to play 2 matches on the day that they play. So those are the first 3. Then we're going to have Spinner versus Ikeda, Douglas versus Julin, and Ron versus Carballo. So again, we'll run through those matches. First, you're going to have Ron versus Ikeda, Spinner against Julin, Douglas versus Carballo, Spinner versus Ikeda, Douglas versus Julin, and Ron versus Carballo. So those are going to be the 6 matches that we have tomorrow.
To be clear, it will be on the highlight channel. However, it is not available for parimutuel wagering.
Yes, not a wagering event. Not parimutuel wagering event. And then we'll come back on Tuesday with a different group of 6 players. So overall, there's 3 groups of 6 players. And so you'll play twice every 3 weeks, more or less. You don't have to worry about that. But the first group there, Ron, Ikeda, Spinner, Julin, Douglas, and Carballo. That's Group 1. They'll be playing on Monday. Group 2 is going to feature sort of these middle game guys. You're going to have Jed and Ben, Anderluck, Bueno, Kubala, and Benny. So those are the 12 guys you're going to see. The first 6, you'll be seeing them tomorrow. The next 6, you'll see them on Tuesday. Guys will play 2 matches every day they're scheduled to play, and this will run concurrent with our highlights. So each Monday and Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and then you'll see those 6 matches there. So that should be exciting for tomorrow. Different style, but we like sort of the partidos, given these guys background. They all like competitive style, and the way the tournament went, they played very well. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be up-tempo. It's going to be a lot of fun, so we hope you can tune in tomorrow. You know, it's pretty early on the West Coast, but if you can make it there, 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. on the East Coast there, we'll be starting live coverage on the Highlight Channel for you all. Any questions, let us know. We've got Game 7 coming up now.
Time to begin our 7th game, or as we like to call it here, Dodging Death 2. Serving in the red shirts post 1, we have Jedden and Bragley. Receiving the blue post 2, Ikeda and El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. Rebote left side by Jedden. Ikeda, forehand catch. Cortada to the inside where it scores. Point 2. 2-team first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Vuelo and Julin receive. Julin moves up to make the catch. Hard throw follows. Caught by Ikeda. Julin from the left side. Strong backhand. Clears the overhead screen. There's El Barba. Rebote left side. Just above the pad. One-handed grab by Ikeda. A confluence of players up there around the 7 line, but they seem to separate. Ikeda on the rebote. He makes the save. 2 players running for it. 1 player gets it. There's the backhand. Caught by El Barba. Wow, that was close. Here's Julin on the backhand. Ball tipped. Point 2. Here are the green shirts of post 4 receiving, Kubala and Benny. Catch by El Barba. Backhand to the inside. Benny with the catch at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Scoop by Benny. El Barba with the tip ball deep in the backcourt. Point 4. Black shirts at post 5 receive. Anderluck and Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand at the 10 line. Over the top, Kubala makes the catch. Kubala's there, winds up, puts it inside. Anderluck reaching out with one hand, kind of in Tennessee's face there. Point 4. Yellow shirts, post 6 receive. Bueno and Ben. Ben on the backhand. He goes deep. Here's Ben from the 9 line. Scoop by Benny. Robote save. Falls short. Point 4. In our next matchup, Kubala serves to the pink shirts of post 7. Team of Diaz and Carballo. Carballo on the backhand. Catch on the forehand of Benny. Carballo, forehand Robote. Kubala goes deep. Robote coming out. Carballo on the run. He's all the way at the 3 line. If someone else doesn't hit him, he's going to hit himself. Wow. Okay, let's give the point to the 4. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirts at post 8, Cool Fitness and Douglas. Benny goes deep. Douglas from the 12 line. Kubala calls for their bote. Comes over the top. Falls short. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red shirts post 1. Jedden and Bradley. Robote left side, clip the side wall, goes out of play. Point 1. That puts the 1 team on the board with 2 points. Receiving post 3, the white shirts, Wello and Julian. Julian from the right side, powerful forehand, rifle to the inside. Bradley comes up with a great catch. Wello with a tip ball up at the 5 line. Point 1. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2, the blue shirts. Ikeda and El Barba receive. Scoop by Jedden. Robote saved by Ikeda. Jedden moves up, makes the catch on the forehand. Hard throw from the 6th line. Great pickup by El Barba deep in the backcourt. Point 2. Joe on the board with 4 points, serving post 5. The black shirts receive. Anderluck's in the front court. Tennessee is in the back. Tennessee from the forehand. Ikeda catches it in the air. Forehand return from the 8 line. Tennessee on the backhand. El Barba, drop ball, 0.5. Yellow shirts at post 6 receive. The team of Bueno and Ben. Bueno picks the serve, sends it off the court, 0.5. Pink shirts of post 7 receive. The team of Diaz and Carballo. Excellent catch by Carballo behind the 12 line. Rebote saved by Anderluck, out of play. 0.7. 7 team on the board now with 2 points. Back with 4 points, the 4 post. The green shirts, Kubala and Benny. Rebote left side by Diaz. Catch by Benny. Hard throw. Carballo just missed on the rebote. Point goes to the 4. Possible game point here for the green shirts at post 4. Kubala and Benny. On the court trying to stop them. Post 8, the purple shirts. Cool Fitness and Douglas. Strong backhand by Douglas. Catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. Catch by Douglas. Benny from the 10 line. Douglas on the forehand. Powerful right side. Rebote coming out. Rebote saved by Kubala. There's the catch on the forehand of Cool Fitness. Rebote by Benny. Catch by Douglas at the 11 line. Hard throw to the inside. Caught by Benny. Beautiful catch on the forehand. Douglas from the right side again. Hard throw to the inside. Rebote saved to the outside. Cool Fitness all alone to make the catch. Benny from the forehand at the 11 line. Low to the inside. Douglas is there. Backhand by Douglas. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Kubala. Scoop attempt missed. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the green shirts of post 4, Kubala and Benny. 4 wins it, 1, 2, and 5 will be playing off for second and third place, 1 first serves to 2.
This for a second, right?
Ikeda picks the serve on the forehand, throws the cortada. That's saved in a beautiful catch by Bragley. What a catch by Ikeda. Picked it off on the forehand beautifully. And scoring. 0.2. Possible place point for the 2. Here's post 5, the black shirts, Anderluck and Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand. Here's El Barba from the 12 line. Tennessee from deep in the backcourt, over the top. Ikeda, high scoop on the forehand. Cortada follows and scores. Point and a second place finish for the 2 team. Ikeda and El Barba. This is now a playoff for third place. 1 serves to 5. Anderluck picks the serve, throws the split placement. Bragley has it. Good catch by Tennessee deep in the backcourt. Bragley from the left side. Powerful backhand. Scoop attempt missed. Point in a third-place finish for the one team. Jedden and Bragley.
And the unofficial order of finish there for game number 7, 4-2-1. And we're having some technical difficulties with Stu's mic. We'll give you these prices here. 4-2-1 is official there for Game 7. Post 4, Kubala and Benny with the win. Post 2, Ikeda and Albarba taking second. Post 1, Jen and Bradley coming third. 4-2-1 is official. And oh, look at that. The high five is gone. 2 for 2. Yep, it is generous. Play the high five. $2,000. Give it. Shocker. Okay, is it back? That's a good point, Stu. Well, I'm going to have to give you the full prices here, folks. We'll do it. See that high five? 21824. Stu's done for the day. He can go home. 7 innings strong from Stu. We'll take that. $2 Quinella, 2-4 or 4-2, $30 even. The $2 trifecta. 4-2-1 returns $213.40. And nobody had a ticket to show. And moving on, we've got game number 8 coming up. Final 2 feature singles games, games 8 and 9. We're going up to 7 points in this one. Spectacular 7 scoring. Points doubling after all matchups there in the first round of play. Entries up on your screen right now. And post time is now just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I'll play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
Testing 1 2, testing 1 2.
I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, played Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City only a few years ago. And if you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to magiccitycasino.com. At the top of the page there, you'll see a button that says Highlight under that tab. First button says Magic City Hustle under that Highlight tab. You click on that, it will take you directly to the website, or another way you can do it, just type in magiccityhustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, you'll be taken to that same main page where you can there make a purchase of that film for only $5. Taking us now to just under 5 minutes till Game 8, and I think...
Yes?
He's back.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2.
Pitching coach came out there. Manager came out there. Stu said, give me these last two. He wants the complete game. So.
I got nothing left. No, I was hoping. I actually sabotaged. I admit it. I did. I had my finger on the button, shutting it off. I'm tired. Time to go. Can't. Got 2 games left of High Life. 4 minutes to go till we begin game number 8.
See, that high five went in that Ocho. 6 of 8 numbers they saw on one of them. Looks like the 8. Shocker. Douglas. Yes. 6 of 8 on him. But the story here today, I mean, people in the chat talking about it a lot. I mean, Benny. One game yesterday, you didn't see that much from him. Was out of one of those doubles games. So only had 2 opportunities to play. Had some good plays in that doubles game. Struggled in singles. Today, 2 wins in singles back-to-back. Comes and wins that doubles game, Game 7. Played very well in the backcourt. And now he's got an opportunity in this late game here. Tough group of guys he's going against, but this will be a real test for him, and I'm excited to see how he does.
Anyone who's played Highlight professionally knows that a lot of times players will talk about having an O-fer. So 0 however many.
Right.
And falling into ruts. And so one of the things that we talked to the players about since they first came into training was, if you can clear your head and clear your mind point to point, if you lose that point, do it. Don't bring the bad point back out on the court.
Yeah.
Most players can't do that. So if you can do it game to game, do it game to game. If you have a bad game, go clear your head, come back, fresh game.
Right.
If you can't do it game to game, you try it day to day.
Yeah, and as a golfer, I mean, you understand that. You get to the back 9, fresh start. Whatever happened on the front, that was it. You get to the back, sort of like you're saying,
Similar
game
logic.
to game.
Game to game, point to point if you can. And so we had that conversation with Benny yesterday, and I don't think it's the conversation that helped. He just changed his focus, and he's doing great.
Yeah, and look, I mean, we talk about O-fers, but he was 0 for 1. That's not a bad opening.
Not at all.
I mean, one game, one opportunity there, and certainly made up for it here today. So future's looking very bright there, and 17 years old. Hadn't had many opportunities to compete as well, and I think that's what's most impressive. I mean, there's at times, I mean, he gets out there on the court with a guy like Carballo. He's everywhere. You know, you have to learn how to play, and then you got that guy running, rampant around. You're like, what did I get myself into? But impressive nonetheless, and see if he can do it here. Make it 4 in a row. Or would that? Sorry, 4 wins, huh? What were those 2 that he won there? It was 3 and 4. Nonetheless, great showing for him.
And we're 2 minutes away from the beginning of Game 8. 2 games left in this afternoon's performance. Games 8 and 9 up next. Game 8, the Spectacular 7 singles match.
And
Played to 7 points.
Oh.
Because we have the 9-point game coming up in Game 9.
That's next.
Our only 9-point game of the performance.
Beautiful video that will explain that coming up as well. But doubles stats, interesting here. One team perfect in the money percentage through their 4 appearances. Can you take a guess, Stu?
Nope. No guesses for me.
No, it's Jedden and Bradley.
Jedden and Bradley. Very good.
Good to see that team. We talked about last year. And I think it was a matter of, the comfort level, figuring out how those 2 played together, because, Bradley in the backcourt is a great compliment to anybody. Jedden figured it out. Now that team is really gelled, and 4 for 4, they've come out of the gates as well as you could have hoped for. 12 fantasy points if you had them in that department. You're playing along with Fantasy Highlight at fantasyhighlight.com. So good showing. These other double stats here. A couple teams are 0 for. Flip side of that, Cool Fitness and Douglas. Team that struggled there. Douglas, I'm sure that team will figure it out. There was a couple stretches, I know, when he was with Osier where they kind of showed signs of being human. Douglas on a doubles team. So he is human. It will happen there. So pump the brakes on that. Bueno and Ben. Bueno up there in the front court, that makes a difference. And Ben struggled a little bit. Ben also 0 for 7 in singles, so we'll see if he can right the ship. Coming up, he's got post 4. Tough game here, but we'll get into the action here. Game 8, Stu.
Let's say we begin our 8th game, shall we? a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 55, Benny. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 22, Bueno. Benny serves. We begin game 8. Benny on the rebote. Here's Bueno from the 7 line. Catch by Benny. Point 1. Benny first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. This matchup has Benny serving to Spinner. Strong backhand by Spinner. Rebote left side by Benny. Catch midcourt by Spinner. Scoop by Spinner. Good catch by Norge there in the front court. Front court judge. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4. In this matchup, we have Spinner serving to Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Karam, stopped by Spinner. Spinner gets it off the forehand in time. Here's Ben from the 10 line. Picava, big bounce. Will score for Ben. Point 4. In our next matchup, Ben serves with the black shirt of post 5. Here's Carballo. Over serve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That past the 7. This point goes to the 5. In this matchup, Carballo serves to Ron, wearing the yellow shirt of post 6. Fine catch by Ron off a good serve by Carballo. Rebote forehand to the inside. One-handed scoop, missed, point 5. Carballo has 2 points receiving the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Julin. Nice backhand by Julin. Bote forehand by Carballo. Hits too high. Touched the overhead screen before the front wall. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote left side. Have missed ball. Point 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2, Bueno. The 2-all attempt hits the pad, point 2. Receiving in the 1 post, the red shirt, Benny. Powerful backhand by Benny. Rebote comes to Bueno. Ball goes off the tip of Benny Sesta. Point 2. Bueno's on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 3 in the white shirt, we have Spinner. Good catch by Bueno. There's the backhand. Here's Spinner from the 10 line. Rebote by Spinner. He's on the floor. He gets up. Here's Bueno from the 7 line. Rebote left side save. Catches the pad. Point 3. Spinner is up on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 4, Ben. Rebote left side by Ben. Karam by Spinner. Cuts to the outside and scores. Point 3. Possible game point here for Spinner in the white shirt of post 3. Trying to stop him. Post 6. The yellow shirt, Ron. Excellent catch by Spinner at the 9 line. Nice backhand. Ron turns the rebote. Spinner has the catch. Karam by
Great
Spinner
idea.
will score. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen. White shirt of post 3, Spinner. And his first Magic City win. Congratulations to Spinner.
Yeah, first win in singles or doubles there. Spinner on the board as well.
Happens to everyone. 3-2-5, unofficial order of finish for game number 8. Coming in first with his first Magic City win, Spinner. Post 3. Taking second, post 2, Bueno. Coming in third, post 5, Carballo. 3-2-5. The unofficial is the official order of finish for game 8. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 2-3, $37.40. Trifecta, 3-2-5. That's first, second, and third place finishing. $554.40. $2 wager on 3 to win returns $27. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game, a Spectacular 9, a Superfecta game. Next game played at 9 points, our only 9-point game. Post time for Game 9, last game of the afternoon, just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And folks, it is that Superfecta 9-point singles match to close out the action here on this Sunday. And we got this video here that will explain some of the subtle differences between Spectacular 7 and Spectacular 9 scoring.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And we're back here now, just about 5 minutes away from game number 9. Final game of the day here, but just a reminder of our schedule here through the rest of the week at Magic City. We will be back here tomorrow, 10 a.m. start time for the debut of head-to-head highlight again. There will be 6 one-on-one matchups. All 6 of the players competing will play in 2 matches tomorrow. Format's going to go 2 out of 3 sets up to 6 points. So the first to win 2 out of those 3 sets up to 6 will get the win for that matchup. As we said there, every player will have 2 games tomorrow. So the 6 that you will be seeing tomorrow again, we will run through the matchups for you, and that's not necessarily the order that they're going to be in. We're going to have Ron facing off against Ikeda, Spinner versus Julian, Douglas versus Carballo. And then for the second round for those guys, Spinner will face off against Ikeda, Douglas will play against Julian, and then Ron against Carballo. Now that we got Douglas Carballo tomorrow, 10:45 a.m. I'll be up.
Of course you'll be up. I'm going to be up. You'll be up.
I got to be.
Yes.
But that'll be debuting tomorrow, and then we are coming back with a performance at 1 p.m. tomorrow as well. So 10 to 12, we'll have those 6 guys you'll be seeing in head-to-head, and then be coming back with a full 9-game performance at 1 p.m. That'll go to about, usually 2.5, 3 hours these performances are taking at this stage. So that will be the full schedule for tomorrow. And then Tuesday, there is no Parimutuel highlight, but we have head-to-head from 10 to 12. That'll be the only thing we have. And then we'll be back with the start of our next week 2 of the highlight season. First performance on Saturday at 4 p.m. And then the schedule will be the same here for about 2.5 months until we get midway through April. So exciting stuff tomorrow. Ron, Ikeda, Spinner, Julian, Douglas, and Carballo in the first showcase of that head-to-head. So really, arguably the top 6. One you're not going to want to miss there. 10 a.m. Eastern time, just to clarify there. So time zones are important. We got fans watching from all parts of the country, internationally as well as there. So whatever the calculation you have to do in your head to get it there. We will be here live on the Highlight Channel.
And if you did happen to miss it, you can see all of our games.
Yes, of course.
On YouTube, where I imagine you're watching right now. And if you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes.
Yes.
You should like and subscribe.
You should like it. If you like it, hit the like button.
We see those numbers. They're up over 50 likes again. The little thumbs up button, if you click that, it keeps going up. That's what we like to see there. And if you subscribe, also you can stay up to date on all things Highlight, Magic City Highlight, content, all that stuff. So subscribe, like, and of course we appreciate you guys tuning in for this performance. Back tomorrow for some more highlights.
What's the status of the scoop this week? Is there a scoop?
No scoop.
No scoop this week?
No scoop this week.
Wow.
We've got head-to-head, 10 to 12, so that's...
Head-to-head as opposed to a scoop.
There may be some scoops during head-to-head, but that's...
now that's interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting there. Well, Stu, something we did last season here for the fans maybe joining us for the first time. At the end of the performance, we would look and we'd do we'll look at the National Day, because that's a thing that's
I
really
remember
developed.
you doing something about that.
And some of them are kind of wild here. And with your squirrel sign that you got from Brian D., he sent over a calendar, a holiday everyday 16-month 2021 calendar. Now, if you're wondering, 16 months, yes, a year is 12 total months. So they had 4 months from 2020 that were in here, which totals up to that 16 months. So we'll look at this calendar here for Brian. Of course, we appreciate these gifts, and not necessary. Don't send us any gifts. But we're looking at the date, Super Bowl Sunday, the 7th of February. Oh, Stu, you're going to love this one. Send a card to a friend day.
Not good at opening cards. I'm not.
So you're telling, if you ever send a Hanukkah or a Christmas card your way, just
it
pretty
may
much
not get
burn
open
it.
for months.
save the paper.
No offense. I appreciate it. It's nice to be thought of, but just don't know why.
Thank you notes. That was the thing that for the bar mitzvah.
Absolutely.
You know, you get all the stuff. They thought it's great and all that, and then you had to write about 5,000 thank you notes there, which preps you for a wedding, I guess. So that was good. But
I figured you'd have Jeeves do them for you.
So Jeeves is back.
We brought Jeeves out of
the Jeeves is back. Well, he'll be in tomorrow. We'll get him back in there. Forgot about that, but we've got some highlight. Final game of the day here, game number 9.
Time to begin our 9th and final game for this Sunday matinee performance. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played to 9 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 13, Douglas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Anderluck. Douglas serves. We begin. Excellent catch by Douglas. Pulling it from the sidewall. Robote save by Anderluck. Here's Douglas with a missed ball. Point goes to the 2. White shirt of post 3 receives. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving to Jedden. Jedden with a fine catch at the 11 line. Nice forehand. Here's Anderluck. Robote left side to the outside. Anderluck with a reach, makes the catch. 3-wall play. Cut off in the air, but not held onto by Jedden. Point goes to the 2. Green shirt of post 4 receives. This matchup has Anderluck serving to Julin. Nice backhand by Julin. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Julin. Powerful forehand passes out to the Robote. Robote gets away from Anderluck and hits the overhead screen. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Spinner receives. Excellent catch by Julin. Nice backhand. Catch by Spinner. Julin sets for the Robote. Catch by Spinner. Outside placement by Spinner. Julin on the run. Gets there. Fine catch. Hard throw. Picked off by Spinner on the forehand. Spinner over the top. Julin is there. Hard throw by Julin to the inside. The one-handed scoop attempt missed. Point 4. Julin serves to the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Carballo. Excellent catch by Carballo on the left side. Julin from the 9 line. Backhand by Carballo. Robote coming way out. Robote left side, right up the middle. Carballo with the catch, just along the frame. Missed. Point 4. Pink shirt of post 7 receives. In this matchup, Julin serves to Ikeda. Fine catch by Ikeda. Player's doing a good job picking that ball off of the side wall. Catch by Ikeda. Karam scores. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, Ron. Catch on the forehand of Ikeda. Ron from the 9 line. There's the carom. Lands in and scores. 0.8. Ron gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are double through the end of the game. Remember, this is a 9-point game. Here's post 1. Douglas. Excellent catch by Ron. Douglas on the left side. Powerful backhand. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Douglas faked the carom. Ron did not go for it, but he did not make the catch on the left side either. 0.1. Receiving, post 3, the white shirt, Jedden. Scoop attempt tipped on the forehand. 0.3. In this matchup, Jedden serves to post 2, the blue shirt, Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Fine catch by Anderluck on the left side. Jedden on the backhand. Rebote comes out to the 6 line, turned on the forehand of Anderluck. Nice pickup by Jedden. Forehand to the inside. Scoop attempt, tipped. 0.3. Jedden has 4 points. In this matchup, he serves to Spinner in the black shirt of post 5. Powerful backhand by Spinner. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Spinner takes it in the air. Throw to the inside. Jedden on the run. Rebote beautifully saved by Jedden from the 10 line. 2-all. Out. 0.3. Jedden on the board with 6 points, but remember, 9 points are needed to win a superfecta game. Here's Carballo, the yellow of post 6. Point 6. Play continues. Carballo has 2 points. In this matchup, Carballo serving to Julin in the green of post 4. Hard throw by Julin to the inside. Beautiful forehand. Catch by Julin. Outside placement by Julin will score. He's head first and upside down. I don't think I've seen that one before. Huh. As long as he's okay. 0.4. Seven receives. Keita. And our screen is held up top with some zip ties that go a-flying when some of our players hit the screen. Cleared out of the path. Julin serves. Robote left side by Julin. Catch by Ikeda. Ball tipped at the sidewall. 0.7. In this matchup, Ikeda serves to Ronron. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Ronron from the 8 line. Backhand right to the corner. Robote save on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Ronron. Ikeda takes the ball in the air. Backhand to the inside. Robote by Ronron. Ikeda, forehand, back to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. He goes deep. Robote by Ronron. Caught a piece of the sidewall. Middle of the court. Ikeda puts it to the inside. Scoop missed. Robote not there. 0.7. Ikeda's on the board with 5 points. Once again, 9 points needed to win a Superfecta game. And this is a Superfecta game. Receiving, Douglas. Red at post 1. Low, hard reverse. Thrown by Douglas. Douglas on the catch. Throws the carom. Ikeda got a head start. Could not get there. 0.1. One on the board with 4 points, serving to post 2. Here's Anderluck. In and out of Cesta, the ball goes. 0.2. Receiving, post 5, spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner, passes out to the Robote and scores. 0.5. That gets Spinner on the board in this game with 2 points. Here's post 3, Jedden. What a catch by Jedden off a beautiful serve by Spinner. Spinner from the 11 line. Over the top. Caught a piece of the side wall, so not much of a bounce there. Catch by Spinner mid-court. Hard throw. Robote left side by Jedden. Spinner, forehand from the 8 line. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. 5 serves 3. Robote left side. Lands in and scores. 0.5. Spinner now has 4 points, serving to the returning 6 post in the yellow shirt. We have Carballo. Nice backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Spinner. Catch by Carballo. Good pickup by Spinner on the left side. Carballo from the 8 line. Rebote saved by Spinner. Catch by Carballo. Hard throw to the inside, and it scores. Point 6. Carballo now has 4 points. He serves to the 4-post. Julin. Fine catch by Julin off a hard serve by Carballo. Julin makes the catch midcourt. Low and hard. Tipped by Carballo. Point 4. That gives Julin possible game point here. Trying to stop him. Ron. Backhand by Ron. Rebote left side by Julin. Ron looks for the rebote. Right up the middle. Caught by Julin. Strong backhand. Low and inside. Rebote by Ron. Julin reaches up with the right side. Low and hard to the inside. And it scores for the win. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, for the green shirt of post 4. Julin. Once again, first win for Julin at Magic City. 4-3-7. This is a superfecta game, so we'll have a 4-way playoff for 4th place. 1 will serve 2, then 5 will serve 6. 1 first serves to 2. Picada from the forehand of Angela. Catch by Douglas. Douglas plays it back from the forehand. Point 1. 1 gets the point 5, serve 6. The winner of this point will then meet 1 in the continuing playoff for quad. Two-all rebote by Spinner. Carballo read it, stopped it, returns a high carom that lands in and scores. Beautifully played by Carballo. Point 6. That sets up our last point of the day. Douglas serves to Carballo for 4th place. Rebote 2-all. Carballo has it. Douglas forehand from the 9 line. Plays it back. Clears the overhead screen. Carballo on the rebote. Right up the middle. Scooped by Douglas. Not held on to. Point and a 4th place finish for post 6. Carballo. Unofficial order finish. 4-3, 7-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. Your results from Game 9 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Julin, his first Magic City win for the 2021 season. Congratulations to Julin. Coming in second, post 3, Jedden. Coming in third, post 7, Ikeda. Taking quad, post 6, Carballo. 4-3, 7-6. It's the official order finish for Game 9, and we'll have your prices up in just a moment. The late pick 3, 4-3-4, 2 of 3 numbers returning $80. $2 wager on 4 to win, returns of $14. $2 quinella, 3-4. That's first and second in any order, $51. 50-cent try, 4-3-7. That's first, second, and third place finishing, $306.25. So, we're continuing the terrific play that was established yesterday.
I would say so.
Benny,
maybe even better.
Julian, Spinner, 3 new guys on the roster all had wins today. In the second performance. I took your line. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that was good. That was great. So I was going to say, that's great to see 3 new players all getting wins today. And, day 1, obviously, maybe a little nervous. Day 2 came out a little more composed, and all 3 of them got the win. And impressive for Julian there in that superfecta game as well. Obviously, you need to get 1 more point to win. A lot more. I mean, you still got those guys: Ron, Ikeda, Carballo, Spinner. I mean, Andrew Luck, Douglas. I mean, that's a tough bunch, a salty bunch, as Paulie would say. And credit to Julian there. Good way to get his first win. Got to give him a lot of confidence headed into tomorrow.
And obviously, Julian trying to adjust. In addition to a new court, a new size court. Julian has no experience on 36-meter highlight or on our roughly 120-foot court here. So having to adjust from 50 more feet going back to work with and a lot more overhead, got to rein it in a bit.
Yeah.
And for his second day, good to see that he was able to pick up a win.
Yeah, and you saw Spinner do that too. I think he threw 1 2-wall that he just kind of laughed when he was walking back here because he's like, I feel like in his head he's like, at Dania, that one's a sure winner. But just a little bit wide here in Magic City. But all these guys going to get better as the season goes on, and it's looking great. Future's looking bright for this.
So now, explain to me again why I've been bamboozled to have to wake up tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock.
7?
That's what time I have to get up to get here.
That's fair. Well, head-to-head highlight will be debuting tomorrow. We're going to have the top 6, arguably the top 6 players on the roster here. We'll give you those names again. There'll be 6 one-on-one matches. All those matches will be best 2 out of 3 sets up to 6 points. And we'll total all those wins
with
up.
With 2 serves, whether it's over or under.
Magic City rule. The
Magic City rule.
Over serve rule. So
absolutely.
Could be over, could be under, but you get a second serve. That's why we say it's kind of like Partido style, but we don't want you to get confused and say, oh, this happens in Partidos and that. Created by Magic City, head-to-head. It's going to be a fun way to see some more one-on-one matchups. And I think as Pat said in there, you really get to assess players' games when they play one-on-one, get into much more of a rhythm, more of a game plan there, because it can be tough, as we've talked about in this structure where, you come up one time, you miss a ball, and we go back to the end of the line. So great stuff. Join us tomorrow. They'll be live on the Highlight Channel, 10 a.m. sharp. We'll be starting 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and then we have a performance at 1 p.m. following that debut of head-to-head. So a lot of good stuff coming tomorrow, and we hope you join us here on the Highlight Channel.
Absolutely. We appreciate you joining us for this, our opening weekend for the 2021 season, the 4th season of Live Highlight here in the Magic City. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We are glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again tomorrow at the oh-so-early time of 10 a.m. when we'll play our first ever head-to-head highlight, followed by a 9-game performance at 1 p.m. We do hope that you enjoyed today's highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel on YouTube. And let us know your thoughts and any questions you may have in the live chat while we're playing. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again for the first ever head-to-head highlight. It's just so early that it's screwing me up saying it. That's the only problem that I'm having. That's tomorrow at 10 a.m. and Tuesday at 10 a.m. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Highlight. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.